trigger ranking. Basically today we're gonna do a little more serious thing. Just on this live right here. I'm gonna do this live and then I'm gonna pop out and then I'm gonna come back in. But I thought this was interesting. The name of the channel is called Shattered Paradise. When y'all come in, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, all that good stuff. But the channel is called Shattered Paradise, and they got a really deep video on here, bro. Like we're gonna have to break this shit down. So check it out. Boom. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start the video off. Shout out to Shattered Paradise. Spelled like just how it's said. Um, it said the real Trump prophecy, open your eyes. Your future may depend on it. So we're gonna start it off, y'all.
Question: why is Donald Trump's entire life surrounded by the number 88?
Trump Plaza was on 88 Morgan Street.
88 Morgan, formerly known as the Trump, built by none other than Donald Trump.
Trump says he collected $88 billion in tariffs.
So we've taken in $88 billion in tariffs. Isn't that a beautiful thing? 88 billion.
Trump was indicted with 88 criminal charges.
Donald Trump, of course, is facing 88 criminal charges in 4 cases.
He received 88 military endorsements.
In an open letter, 88 retired military generals and admirals pledged their support for Donald Trump.
During the campaign, Trump asked everyone to text a code that started with the number 88.
And if you want to help, text vote to 88022.
Trump first teased running for president on the Oprah Show in 19...
Wherever y'all coming in from, city, state, Providence, country, hit me up. What y'all think about this number 88? Like what is the significance of it?
88.
Video that's gone viral of Donald Trump in 1988.
I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever? I would never want to rule it out totally because I really am tired of seeing what's happening.
Gematria. Trump name adds up to 88.
And why is Donald Trump and the number 88 constantly being linked to the idea of time travel and seeing into the future?
Damn.
In Back to the Future, the DeLorean is able to travel through time once it hits 88 miles per hour.
Wow. What's up? So that's crazy. So time travel on the movie Back to the Future, the car had to hit 88, and the number 8 is basically like infinity. So I don't know if that means infinity in time, 2 8s, like, you know what I mean? But let's keep going, y'all.
What did I tell you?
In the sequel, the villain Biff Tannen is a hotel casino owning real estate mogul based on Donald Trump.
Damn.
Who would have thought that Back to the Future 2, you essentially predicted the situation we're in right now with Biff and Donald Trump.
In the 2001 psychological thriller, Donnie Darko, the main character Donnie, or Donald, is able to see into the future. This character Donald is also...
I seen this movie. This movie is a weird, bro. Like, it kind of remind me of them Labubu dolls a little bit. Like the mask that he had on, slit looked like a rabbit or something like that. But Donnie Darko that's a good movie though. Y'all need to watch it, bro.
So obsessed with the sequence of numbers, which all add up to 88. There are key scenes in this film that highlight a pattern between Donald, the number 88, and advanced foreknowledge of the future.
Where y'all tapping in from? Damn. They got a, wow, it say 88 Trump. I mean Donald, and it say win on the pill bottle in the movie, bro.
In 1889, Ingersoll Lockwood published a novel called Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump.
Okay, so Ingersoll Lockwood basically is author, and he done came up with, like, I think he's an artist, also came up with pictures and stuff like that. But a lot of things that Ingersoll basically wrote about, a lot of that stuff came true. Images in his pictures was definitely something that happened. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when it was a bridge and it was hit, it fell. Yeah, it was a bridge and it fell. And they got a picture on an Ingersoll picture, Ingersoll Lockwood picture, and it's like a bridge falling. Like, it looks exactly like the bridge when it fell and got hit by that ship.
And his wonderful dog Bulger. Then he published the sequel, Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
Y'all know what Donald Trump's son name is? Baron Trump. And Ingersoll wrote this book. I'm talking about years and years and years and years and years ago. We're going back. We got to run back through it. So check.
In 1889, Ingersoll Lockwood published a novel called Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump and his wonderful dog Bulger. Then he published...
This was 1889, and he wrote a book with a boy that could, I guess, go through time or whatever. And his name was Baron Trump. And that's Donald Trump, his youngest son. His youngest son, he tall, man. That boy like about 6'8", 6'9". Look like he play ball a little bit.
Was the sequel, Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. The novels recount the adventures of a boy named Baron Trump as he discovers an underground civilization beneath Russia. The boy is guided by a mysterious figure named Don, who leads him to a time machine.
Come on, bro.
Fleeing danger, Baron Trump travels through different dimensions and timelines.
Hold on. You gotta stop it though. She said something about Russia in the book, something under Russia. He was guided by somebody named Don or Donald or something like that. Come on, bro. And the man Ingersoll Lockwood wrote this book in 1889, my bad.
Boy is guided by a mysterious figure named Don, who leads him to a time machine. Fleeing danger, Baron Trump travels through different dimensions and timelines, repeating this pattern until he arrives back home at Castle Trump. Ingersoll Lockwood also wrote a dystopian novel called The Last President.
The Last President. Damn.
No harmful pesticides.
Hold on, y'all. This shit gets deep.
Good on purpose.
Sorry, I got commercials.
Emphasize again, it is free to join my community.
Not commercials.
The stocks I share are also free. The techniques and strategies I teach.
Ingersoll Lockwood also wrote a dystopian novel called The Last President.
So boom, let me hit on that. The dude who wrote he's like a filmmaker. His name is Michael Moore. He was the one who did the whole Fahrenheit 9/11 movie. I heard him before Trump was elected into office the first time. He made a statement, and I didn't really understand what he was saying. But I don't know if I'm pretty sure he might knows about this book and things of that nature, but he said Donald Trump will be the last president. What y'all think about that? Y'all get in the comment section. Do y'all actually think Donald Trump will be the last U.S. president? Do y'all think something's coming down a pipeline and it's going to change the whole world as a whole? Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it.
Recently,
y'all run them like
Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself as the Pope, just 11 days after Pope Francis died on Easter Monday at age 88. Most wrote this off as just another case of Trump being a narcissist? Or was it a signal telegraphing in advance that the next pope would, for the first time, be an American?
Trump first teased running for president in 1988. It's 1988. 88.
Through Operation Warp Speed, we're doing it in less than 1 year. Operation Warp Speed is unequaled.
The scrying glass.
That beat hard.
The crystal ball.
That beat clapping, dog. Like
Operation Warp Speed.
HH.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Now to the death of wrestling icon Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan died this morning after suffering cardiac arrest in his Clearwater, Florida home. But there were scandals too outside the ring, including what he said about race.
I want you to pay attention to his acronym, Hulk Hogan, which is HH.
HH.
88.
The eighth letter. Twice.
Hulk Hogan died this morning after suffering cardiac arrest.
Damn.
Operation Warp Speed.
Warp speed is 2.
So how is President Trump connected to electric car makers Tesla and Nikola?
Warp 2.
Connect the dots for our audience. What do all three have in common?
Well, first of all, let's start off, Alexis, specifically with Tesla and Donald Trump. Go back to the 1940s. The inventor Nikola Tesla died in 1943. The FBI was called in to vet his inventions to make sure there was nothing dangerous there that could fall into enemy hands. And they called an MIT electrical engineering professor, a very esteemed one named John Trump. Now, it turns out that John Trump is, in fact, the uncle of the President of the United States.
Damn. Come on, bro.
Damn!
What the fuck?
How crazy is it that you are working with Elon Musk, today's Tesla?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when Tesla died, it was your genius uncle that was sent to try to figure out what papers should be kept in his
Right?
How crazy is that?
So my uncle was a great, brilliant man, my father's brother. But as he went through life, he was very successful as a professor at MIT, but he was also very successful at other things, like discovering genius things. And the United States government gave him an assignment of finding out whether or not Mr. Tesla was the real deal, or was he not the real deal? In other words, was he really great, or was he just an average guy? And my uncle did a report on it, and you know, it was nice. He said he was really great.
Damn.
When Nikola Tesla was in his late 80s, very old, and he was...
I don't know if y'all know who this is talking, but anybody who listens to, things other than what the mainstream is talking about, his name is Vernon Maxwell. Y'all go check some of his speeches out and what he talks about.
Given a big awards dinner in New York where the world was thanking him for all the incredible things that he had given to the world. And he said, Nikola Tesla spoke to the audience, and he said, I have to tell you how I got my ideas to do what I've done. He said, every evening before bed, I will put a notepad on the little table next to my bed with a pen or a pencil. And he said that every morning when I wake up, there's a written invention on the pad. Somebody comes into my room at night and writes down an invention. And the next morning I get...
So allegedly when he passed away or whatever, they said that some of the creations were taken before I guess the actual government got there to basically be able to get all of his writings. All of this alleged, but you can look back and you know what I'm saying, read what's going on.
And it's all written out for me. And so I just go to my laboratory and follow the instructions, and I invented radio.
So you know what this really sounds like to me, bro? He said he would go to sleep, leave a pencil by his bed, and when he wakes up in the morning, it'll be an invention, and all he had to do was make it work as far as like do the turn the bells and whistles and do what he needed to do to put the actual puzzle together to make the creation happen. This shit right here, it sounds like AI, bro. You can ask AI to do any fucking thing, dog, and it'll do it, bro.
I invented alternating current, or I made this invention or that invention. And today, Nikola Tesla has lit the world and given us radio. But he said he was inspired by someone writing it down when he was sleeping.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where
that's what
the guy with the pentagram.
Man, listen what this man just said. This is Elon Musk, bro. Listen to what he just said, bro.
Inspired by someone writing it down when he was sleeping.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
He said, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning a demon. Damn! This shit crazy, bro. I just said that shit, bro. Like,
All those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
McAllister's. You're never just another order number.
My bad, y'all got commercial. Give me a second.
Hey, what it do? Y'all said it.
Okay, so check this out.
I beheld
now let him keep talking.
Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
So y'all check out who Jack Parsons is. Jack Parsons.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Never die.
I always die.
That he hath but a short time.
You never die.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Tesla established another company, this time called the Tesla Electric Company, based in Manhattan, New York, where he finalized the designs of the polyphase induction motor, unveiling it to the amazement of the scientific community in 1888, when he presented a landmark paper to the American Institute of Electrical Engineers entitled A New System of Alternating Current Motors and Transformers.
Something that sells for $88 a month and sells for $1,300 here, made in the same factory.
It's crazy because the 88 is really prevalent. Like, it's not this ain't no game. This is just for real, bro. Like, this for real, bro. Like, this ain't no coincidence, bro. Like, they're not saying this many times, bro, and it's a coincidence, bro.
Same company, but what they don't tell you.
Listen what he say.
Something that sells for $88 in London sells for $1,300 here, made in the same factory by the same company.
88 again.
But what they don't tell you is that these other countries are smart. They say you can't charge more than $88, otherwise you can't sell your product. But it's all being changed. You know, the first 4 years we had the most successful country in history in terms of economics. We had an 88% increase in the stock markets. We had an 88% increase. There's never been any
increase. Come on, man, keep saying 88.
That had an 88% increase.
We just
Marina, okay, her name is Marina Abramovich. Like she fuck with Jay-Z them, Lady Gaga, all them allegedly. Like she fuck. Well, I know she got a video with Jay-Z in there. They have like an art uh exhibit that they're exhibiting, and there's a lot of people there. Jay-Z comes, she's there, things like that. But let's listen to Marina Abramovich talk, bro. Listen.
Enhanced capacity to respond to suggestion. The term may also refer to large.
But there is in Lapland, there is a group of the shamans there who do something called collective dreaming. They will go together in seclusion and do the rituals with the, eating very little food and being in solitude for a long time, and they will go and dream the dreams. And the dream have to be collective same dream. So coming out of this dream, once the shaman told me that actually the best thing happened in this planet right now is the Trump to be the president. I said, how is this possible? It's the best thing to happen. He said, yes, because he's so irrational, he's so crazy. That's actually create that awakening, that we finally wake up. Because before it will be another guy and everything was similar, but he's so different than anything else. So he's the magician who waking us up.
The magician? Bro, she said he's the magician. Oh my God, bro. This shit is like, bro, what the fuck? Like, hold on, bro. She said he's the magician that's opening our eyes up. Bro, y'all gotta understand what this woman's saying, bro. She said they put Trump in there for a reason, bro. That's why he's so volatile or whatever, allegedly. Damn.
Look at these two guys, Trump with Kim Jong. They're two lunatics, completely horrible human beings, corrupted, and we don't like them because there are lots of good reasons not to like them. I just talked to I was in Rome 2 days ago, and I met one shaman woman from the north of Norway. So this woman told me 3 days ago that the Trump is the best thing happened ever to us. Because she believed, not her, but the entire population of this Norwegian, that he is the magician of the highest order. That he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion in order when the human being can find new order. And
damn, they said, wow. Hold on, we gotta run that shit back. We gotta run that back, dog. For real. We gotta run that back.
The magician of the highest order. That he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion.
He said he a magician of the highest order. Damn. God damn. I'm talking about, hold on, bruh.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Order, when the human being can find new order. And it's not so stupid thinking about this in that way. It's completely turning things upside down. Because since Trump is around, things are changing. Because we are waking up.
The Capitol riots happened on a Wednesday.
Peering into the future.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Lent is observed over 40 days. It begins with Ash Wednesday.
The JFK assassination happened on a Wednesday.
Damn.
Divination.
Damn, son.
That we have but a short time. You see, according to the Masonic founders of the United States, America has a patron goddess, not a patron god.
That might be where the Statue of Liberty coming from.
The goddess Columbia is the chief deity over America.
The Columbia shit looks just like the Columbia. She holding up the statue just like the Statue of Liberty, bro. Bro, I'm like, damn, dog. I'm kind of advanced on this shit, but yeah, I am still hearing what they're saying.
Human God of 88 that is being invoked right now through Trump. This is why the spirit cooking Marina Abramovic, who checks off all the boxes to be a high priestess of their goddess Columbia or Easter, is saying she believes Trump's toxic masculine aggression will ultimately serve the divine feminine and quote unquote wake people up, sending them running scared back into the arms of the great whore, Lady Liberty, the mistress of seduction. But the problem is, when you conjure chaos magic through the god of 88, things can quickly spiral out of control. The last time this entity was invoked at this level, you had World War II, which ended with 2 atomic bombs being detonated. So once released, this proverbial genie is not so easy to get back in the bottle.
Oh, it's 1988, oh, 1988.
So the other day, me and my wife were looking at something on my phone. And as I was scrolling through the apps, my wife noticed a game that had a name.
Shalom, family. Thank you for watching this first.
Hey, y'all, check out Shattered Paradise. They got a pretty good channel, a lot of good deep content, things of that nature. I'm about to pop out. I'm coming right back in here, like with we going comedy. But I had to do something for real, for real. Let's just get our rabbit ears up and our antennas up, dog. So, hey, I'm coming right back. I'll be right back. Peace and one. Y'all come back in the next live.
Segment from our latest video, The Real Trump Prophecy.